என் பொண்ணோட லைஃப்ல மிகப்பெரிய டேர்னிங் பாயிண்ட்னா இவளை நான் சிஎஸ்சில டாலி கோர்ஸ் படிக்க வச்சதான்.
எஸ், எங்க இன்டர்வியூ போனாலும் வேல்யூபிள் சர்டிபிகேட்ஸ் இருக்கான்னு கேட்பாங்க. ஆனா நான் சிஎஸ்சில ஜிஎஸ்டியோட டாலி படிச்சேன். அதான் ஈஸியா ஜாப் பிடிச்சேன்.
நீங்களும் சிஎஸ்சில ஜிஎஸ்டியோட டாலி கோர்ஸ் படிங்க, ஈஸியா ஜாப் பிடிங்க.
CSE, largest tally authorized institute.
Welcome back to Tiger Max channel. Today I am going to finding the total derivative of a function in two variable. Okay, so right. What is function in two variable? Consider f of x comma y is equal to x square plus xy plus y square. Right? It's a well-known example for a function in two variable. Here, the function in two variable, that two variable is x and y are the two variables. Okay. Now I am going to find out the total derivative of the given function, such kind of functions. Okay. So there are different types of function in two variables. Okay, the first of all I am going to find out the total derivative of an implicit function. What is the general form of an implicit function? F of x comma y equal to c, right? Suppose the given equation is in the form of f of x comma y equal to c, then the total derivative, that means dy by dx, is defined by minus d f by dx by dy by dx can be written as dou f by dou x by dou f by dou y partial derivatives. Okay, and that can be written as minus dou f by dou x can be written as partial derivative with respect to x, isn't it? Similarly, this can be written as fy. Shortly we can write it as fx. Fx denotes the partial derivative of f with respect to x, and fy denotes the partial derivative of the function y with respect to x. Okay, right? So total derivative is nothing but finding the value of dy by dx through partial derivatives. Okay, how to find the total derivative of an implicit function? A well-known example is x square plus xy plus y square is equal to 0, right? It's a well-known implicit function. It's the easiest one and simple one also. Right? This function is called an implicit function. We can't separate x and y on different sides. Okay, such kind of function is called implicit functions. Okay, right? What we will do, finding dy by dx, as usual already we find out the dy, we know to find the dy by dx for implicit function. How can we find the dy by dx? Just taking differentiate with respect to x, isn't it? So what you will get? 2x plus, here you can apply product rule between the two. First, derivative of x is 1 into y plus x into dy by dx plus y square becomes 2y into dy by dx is equal to 0, isn't it? So we keep dy by dx term into the left hand side and the other terms to right hand side. So x into dy by dx plus 2y dy by dx is equal to what? Minus 2x minus y, right? You can take dy by dx as common. What you will get? X plus 2y is equal to minus of 2x plus y, isn't it? Right? So what you will get? Therefore, what is dy by dx? Therefore, dy by dx is equal to minus of 2x plus y by x plus 2y, isn't it? So this is the derivative of y with respect to x for this implicit function dy by dx. Already we know how to find the dy by dx for an implicit functions through this actual derivative method, isn't it? Now I am going to take the same problem to find the dy by dx through total derivative method. What is that method? Dy by dx is equal to minus fx by fy. Right, now I am going to apply this formula to get the dy by dx. That means the same answer. Okay, I expect it, right? So take the first problem, find dy by dx. Okay, for this one, right? Let us take the given function as f of x comma y. So f of x comma y, or simply write it as f is equal to x square plus xy plus y square. Okay, I got right. Now I am going to take partial derivative with respect to x and also with respect to y. So dou f by dou x is nothing but fx, isn't it? That is equal to taking partial derivative of f with respect to x, it will become 2x plus x becomes 1 into y, isn't it? So 2x plus y right? Same like that, dou f by dou y is equal to what? It is simply written as fy, taking partial derivative of f with respect to y. So the first term becomes 0. Look at here, the second term is x is derivative 1, y becomes same. Then here the term independent of x, so it will become 0. Okay, right? Same like that here, taking partial derivative of f with respect to y. So the first term becomes 0, the second term becomes 0 plus x into y becomes 1 plus y square becomes 2y. That is equal to what? X plus 2y. So what is the formula to find the total derivative of this given function? dy by dx equal to minus fx by fy. That is equal to what is minus into fx? Fx is 2x plus y, isn't it? What is fy? X plus 2y, isn't it? That's all. That is the answer for the question. Look at that. Both are same, isn't it? Right? Here I find out the derivative of the given implicit function in direct dy by dx method. Here I am taking the same function through total derivative method. That means partial derivatives with respect to x and y. You can find out the dy by dx through total derivative method. The answer will be the same for both of the two types. Okay, you can follow any one of the method, right? If they mention find the dy by dx through total derivative method, then you can follow this procedure or not by this procedure. Okay, now let us go to the other problems related to this total derivative functions. Okay, total derivative of an implicit function. Okay, right. What is the formula for that one? dy by dx is equal to what? Minus fx by fy. Okay. Now let us do the problems one by one. Find dy by dx if x square plus y cube, x cube plus y cube is equal to 3a xy. Right? So what is f? Taking this term into right hand side, left hand side, make the right hand side become 0, right? Solution. Right? So f of x comma I write it directly is equal to x cube plus y cube. Taking this term into left hand side, the right hand side becomes 0, right? Isn't it 3a xy, right? So this implies x cube plus y cube minus 3a xy equal to 0. So make the equation in the right hand side become 0. Take this given function as f of x comma y, right? I directly write it here. So now I am going to find out fx, isn't it? That means the partial derivative of f with respect to x, it becomes 3x square. This term becomes 0. Here minus 3a into x becomes 1, right? Y is constant, it is in the product, so we keep it as same. So 3x square minus 3ay is the value of fx. Then what is the value of fy? Again, taking differentiate partial with respect to y, the first term becomes 0, the second term becomes 3y square minus 3ax into 1, isn't it? So 3y square minus 3ax, isn't it? Therefore, what is dy by dx? Minus fx by fy, isn't it? Minus 3x square minus 3ay by 3y square minus 3ax. Okay, that's all. Next problem. Find dy by dx if y sin x equal to x into cos y. So take it into left hand side, y sin x minus x into cos y equal to 0. Therefore, what is f of x comma y? Y sin x minus x cos y. So what is the derivative of f with respect to x partially? So sin x becomes cos x, y into cos x minus x becomes 1 into cos y, isn't it? So y cos x minus cos y. This is the value of fx. Then what is the value of fy? Y becomes 1 into sin x minus x into cos x. Cos y becomes minus sin y. This can be written as sin x plus x into sin y. This is the value of fy. Therefore, what is dy by dx? Minus fx by fy, isn't it? So what is minus fx? Fx is y cos x minus cos y by sin x plus x sin y is the answer. Okay, right? The second problem. Next one. Find dy by dx. Where ax square plus 2hxy plus b y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus equal to 0. Already in the given implicit function the right hand side becomes 0, so we have to take this as f of x comma y. Therefore f of x comma y can be written as ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c, isn't it? So what is fx? Taking derivative partial with respect to x, 2ax plus 2h into 1 into y plus 0 plus 2g into x becomes 1 plus 0 plus 0, isn't it? So this can be as 2ax plus 2hy plus 2g is the value of fx, right? We can take 2 also common, right? So ax plus hy plus g, and then what is fy? Taking partial derivatives of f with respect to y. So first time becomes 0 plus 2hx into, look at that y alone, so it becomes 1 plus 2by plus 0 plus 2f into 1 plus 0, isn't it? So this can be written as there are 2hx plus 2by plus 2f. Already 2 is common in all the terms, so hx plus by plus f, isn't it? This is the value of fy. So what is dy by dx? Minus fx by fy, that is equal to minus, what is fx? That is already written, already we find out, isn't it? Ax plus hy ax plus hy plus g by 2 into hx plus by plus f. You can cancel both of the two. So the answer is minus of ax plus by plus g by hx plus by plus f. Ax plus hy. Sorry, it's not by. It is hy plus g by hx plus by plus f is the answer of dy by dx, right? So take the next one. If cos x to the power y is equal to, right? So the functions x and y are in the powers. Okay, so to reduce the power, take log on both sides. Okay, right? Solution. Right. So just taking log on both sides, what will get? Log of cos x to the power y equal to log of sin y to the power x. So this y can be taken into different, y into log of cos x, isn't it? Equal to x into log of sin y. Take all the terms into one side. So what? Y into log of cos x minus x into log of sin y equal to 0. Now this function can be taken as f of x comma y. Okay, f of x comma y is equal to what? Y into log of cos x minus x into log of sin y, right? So what is fx? Taking partial derivative with respect to x, right? So what? Y into, what is log of cos x? 1 by cos x. What is derivative of cos x? Minus sin x. Okay, minus derivative of x is 1 into log of sin y, isn't it? That is equal to minus y. Sin x by cos x can be written as tan x. This minus is taken into the front. Minus log of sin y, right? Shall we take minus as common? Y tan x plus log sin y, right? This is the value of fx. Then what is fy? Taking derivative of f with respect to y. So y is here, it is 1 when we are taking derivative with respect to x. It is in product, therefore we keep it the same. Minus x into, what is the log of derivative of log sin? 1 by sin y into derivative of sin y becomes cos y. So this can be written as log of cos x minus x into cos y by sin y, it is cot y, is the value of fy. Right? So what is dy by dx? Minus fx by f, isn't it? Therefore dy by dx is equal to minus fx by f, that is equal to minus of fx. What is fx? It is here, minus of. So minus minus becomes plus, isn't it? So plus into fx, y tan x plus log sin y divided by log of cos x minus x. That's all. This is the value of dy by dx. Okay. That's all. The next problem. Next problem is also the same like that one. X to the power y. X to the power y plus y to the power x equal to a power k. Before going to the problem, first you know about the derivative of a power x. What is the derivative of a power x? X is in the power of the constant, isn't it? A is treated as a constant, so x is the variable that is in the power to the a. Then what is the derivative of a power x? A power x into log of the base. Okay, log a power x into log a. Okay, so just you have to keep it this derivative formula into your mind. Let us go to solving this problem. Okay, right? Solution. So taking this a power k into left hand side, x power y plus y power x minus a power k equal to 0. Let us take this function as f of x comma y equal to x power y plus y power x minus a power k. Right? So taking partial derivative with respect to x. So here x to the power y, isn't it? Y can be treated as a constant one. Why? Because we are going to take partial derivative with respect to x. So other than x, all are constant, isn't it? So it is in the form of x to the power n type. So n into x to the power n minus 1 plus here it is a constant to the power x. So you can apply this formula like here. So y power x into log y minus a power k. A is constant, k is also constant. Entirely the whole time is constant term. So we are taking partial derivative with respect to x. This will be 0. Right? So y into x to the power n minus 1 plus y to the power x log y is the value of fx. Right? Okay, then go to find the value of fy. Right? Look at that, fy. So y is at the power, x is a constant, y is at the power of the constant. So applying this formula, so same like that, x power y into log x plus y power x. We are going to differentiate partial with respect to y. So y power x is constant, isn't it? Y power n formula. So n into y power n minus 1 minus the constant term becomes 0. So x power y log x plus x into y power x minus 1. Therefore, what is dy by dx? Minus fx by fy. That can be written as, that is equal to minus, what is fx? It is here, isn't it? Y into x to the power y minus 1. Sorry, here it is y minus 1, isn't it? Y into x to the power y minus 1. Y into x to the power y minus 1 plus y power x log y divided by x power y log x plus x into y power x minus 1. This is the total derivative of the given function, implicit functions. Okay, so these are all problems related to implicit functions. Okay, now let us go to the other types of functions in two variables. Okay, the next one, if u is equal to f of x comma y and the relationship between x and y is given, then du by dx is equal to x dou u by dou x plus dou u by dou y into dy by dx. Then second formula, du by dy is equal to dou u by dou y plus dou u by dou x into dy by dx. Okay, no need to memorize this formula, you can just know this formula now, no need to memorize it. Okay, right? Through this problem we can easily write down this formula. Okay, right? Let us go to the problems related to these formulas. Okay, I write it here. Right? Okay, the first problem based on this one problem, if u is equal to x into log of xy, where x cube plus y cube plus 3xy is equal to 1. Right? Find du by dx and du by dy. Okay, right? So what is du by dx? Isn't it? Du by we are going to find out du by dx at first. Right? So look at this given function, u is equal to function of x and y. Isn't it here? So look at the right hand side. How many variables are involving in the right hand side? X and y. There are two variables involving in the right hand side. So take the partial derivatives of u with respect to the two variables x and y. So now I am going to find out dou u by dou x at first is equal to, what is the derivative of u with respect to x partially? Here x is in product. Okay, x is also here, x is also inside the log function. So we have to apply product rule in between them to differentiate with respect to x. So what is the derivative of x with respect to x? 1 into log of xy plus x into, what is the derivative of log xy? 1 by xy into derivative of xy becomes 1 into y. Is it x becomes 1, y becomes the same. So that can be written as log of xy plus, we can strike out this x with the x, this y with the y. So 1. So dou u by dou x. Same like that, dou u by dou y equal to what? The same like that. Here x is a, or here there is no y is in the product. So keep it as a constant. Just you go for taking derivative with respect to y. So x is in product. So we keep it as a, what is log of xy? 1 by xy into derivative of xy with respect to y partially. So it becomes x into 1. Isn't it? You can cancel 1x with 1x. So x divided by y is the value of dou u by dou y. Right? So through u, there are two variables in the right hand. So that's why I am taking partial derivatives of u with respect to x and also with respect to y. Right? Now this is an implicit function. Now I am going to take the now I am going to find out dy by dx through total derivatives by implicit total derivatives. Right? So let us take this given function as f of x comma y equal to what? X cube plus y cube plus 3xy minus 1. Isn't it? Taking that minus 1 into the left hand side, take that function as f of x comma y. I am going to take the partial derivative of f with respect to x. Okay, so 3x square plus this will become 0 plus 3 into 1 into y. Minus 1 becomes 0. So what is that value? 3x square plus 3y. You can take 3 as common. So x square plus y. Right? What is fy? Difference with respect to y. So 0 plus 3y square plus 3x into 1 minus 0. That is equal to written as, that can be written as 3y square plus 3x. Again we can take 3x common, so y square plus x. Okay, so what is dy by dx? Minus fx by fy, that is equal to minus fx 3 into x square plus y by 3 into y square plus x. We can cancel both of the two, so the answer will be minus of x square plus y by y square plus x. This is the value of dy by dx. Now I find out all these three values. Now I am going to substitute it here. We can get the answer. Okay. Right? That's all. Now, what I am going to find out at first? Du by dx, isn't it? Right? So what is the formula for du by dx? It is here, isn't it? So this implies du by dx is equal to what is dou u by dou x? It is here 1 plus log xy, 1 plus log of xy plus du by dy. Du by dy is x by y, x by y into what dy by dx. Dy by dx is into minus of x square plus y by y square plus x, isn't it? So this can be rewritten as 1 plus log xy minus x into x square plus y by y into y square plus x. Okay, right? That's all. This is the value of du by dx. Right. So what is du by dy? Dou u by dou at first, so x by y plus dou u by dou x. What is dou u by dou x? 1 plus log of xy into minus of x square plus y by y square plus x, isn't it? Right? So what is the answer? Simplified it. So x by y plus into minus of 1 plus log xy into x square plus y by y square plus x. Okay, that's all. This is the value of du by dy. That's all. So now I have done a problem based on these given conditions. U of x comma y is given, and the relationship between x and y is also given. So how to find it? Du by dx and du by dy. Okay, using this formula we can find out. So I am taking partial derivative with respect to the number of variables in the right hand side. What are the variables in the right hand side? We are going to take partial derivatives with respect to number of that variables, and then taking the total differentiation of these implicit functions. Okay, through this we can find a dy by dx. Substitute these three values into this formula, you can get the total derivative of the given function. Right? Now let us take the another one problem. If u is equal to sine of x square plus y square, where a square x square plus b square y square is equal to c square. Find du by dx. Du by dx. Okay. So they just want du by dx. So u is here, solution. U is equal to what? Sine of x square plus y square. How many variables are in the right hand side? There are two variables, x and y. So take the partial derivatives of u with respect to x and y. So dou u by dou x is equal to what is sine of x square plus y square? Cos of x square plus y square into what is the derivative of x square plus y square with respect to x? 2x, and the y square becomes 0. Right? That means that's also again dou u by dou y. Again differentiate u with respect to y partially. So the same cos of sine of x square plus y square becomes cos of x square plus y square, and then derivative of x square plus y square with respect to y becomes 2y. X square becomes 0 plus y square becomes 2y. Right? Now find out the value of dy by dx from the relationship between x and y. Right? So how to take f of x comma y is equal to, what is f of x comma y? A square x square plus b square y square minus c square. Isn't it? Taking that c square into left hand side, the right hand side becomes 0. Take the function in the left hand side as f of x comma y. Now I am going to find out fx by taking partial derivative of f with respect to x. So x square becomes 2x. So 2a square x. Then what is fy? The other term becomes 0. 0 and 0 because these two terms are independent of x. Then take partial derivative with respect to y. The first term becomes 0. The second term becomes b square into y square becomes b square into 2y. That means 2b square into y. The last term becomes 0, right? So what is dy by dx? Minus fx by fy. That is equal to minus, what is fx? 2a square x by 2b square y. Strike out that 2 on both numerator and denominator. Minus a square x by b square y is the value of dy by dx. What is dy by dx? Minus a square x by b square y. So now I find out all the three values. Substitute it in this formula. Therefore, what is du by dx? I am going to find out du by dx, isn't it? So du by dx is equal to dou u by dou x plus, listen here, dou u by dou x plus dou u by dou y into dy by dx, isn't it? So that is equal to, what is dou u by dou x? It is here 2x into cos of. So 2x into cos of x square plus y square plus dou u by dou y, 2y into cos of. 2y into cos of x square plus y square into dy by dx is minus a square x by b square y, isn't it? So simplify this. What you'll get? So 2x of big cos square, cos of x square plus y square minus 2y a square x by b square y into cos of x square plus y square, isn't it? We can cancel this y with y, right? We can take LCM. B square is in the denominator, we can take LCM also. So 2b square x into cos of, or otherwise taking 2x cos square x square plus y square as common. Okay, taking 2x cos of x square plus y square as common. Okay, so what is remaining in the first term? 1 minus 2 is taken as common, x is also taken as common. So a square by b square is alone inside the bracket. So taking LCM, so 2x into cos of x square plus y square into b square minus a square by b square. This can be written as 2x into b square minus a square by b square into cos of x square plus y square. Don't multiply this with this angle, okay? So these are all the single term. Cos of an angle into product, okay? Right? This is the value of du by dx. That's all. Okay? That's all. So these two problems belonging to this method, okay? U is given as the functions of x and y, and the relationship is given. We find out the du by dx and du by dy, isn't it? That is the total derivative of the given function, right? Now let us pass through the another one method. If u is equal to u is equal to f of x comma y, the same as the previous one, where x is a function of t, comma y is also another function of t. Then du by dt equal to what? Look at here. U is the function of x and y, isn't it? So we are going to take partial derivative of u with respect to x and then u with respect to y, isn't it? So similarly here x is a pi of t. It is the, what is the right hand side? Right hand side is the only one variable in terms of t. Similarly in y, that's also only one variable is in the right hand side. It is in terms of t. For example, x is equal to t square plus 1. Then what is dou x by dou t? Is equal to 2t, isn't it? Right? What is dx by dt? What is dx by dt? 2t. That is, so both are same, isn't it? Dx by dt and dou x by dou t and dx by dt. Right? This is partial derivative of x with respect to t is 2t. Same like that, derivative of x with respect to t is 2t. So both are equal. Why? Because the right hand side is only one variable, that is in t. Therefore, partial derivative is same as the actual derivative. So we can replace this partial derivative by the actual derivative. We can write it as u with respect to x at first, dou u by dou x, and this x with respect to t. So dx by dt plus dou u with respect to y partially, dou u by dou y, and then y is here, so y, derivative of y with respect to t. So if you put it dou, there is no problem because there is only one variable in the right hand side. No need to mark up this formula, right? So in the problem, I can easily explain how to write this formula based on the given problem. Okay, right? So now u is a function of 2 in x and y. That means u is a function of 2 variables. Similarly, we extend this formula in 3 variables also. If u is equal to function of x, y, z, where x is a function of t, y is also another function of t, and z is also another function of t. Right? Then what is du by dt? What is du by dt is equal to what? Here we can find out dou u by dou x, dou u by dou y, dou u by dou z. Why? Because of 3 variables in the right hand side. So based on the 3 variables, I write it as dou u by dou x into, here x is here, I look at it here, so dx by dt plus, similarly replace x by y, you can get it dou u by dou y into dy by dt plus dou u by dou z into dz by dt, right? That's all. So again and again told you, no need to memorize this formula, right? Now I am going to take the problems based on these 2 methods, right? We can directly, without memorizing, we can directly write these 2 formulas. Okay. Now let us go to the problems based on these 2 methods. First of all, the problems based on the first 2 variables, and then problem based on the 3 variables. Okay. Now I am going to solve the problems based on the 2 variables at first. Okay. So very easiest one example here I am going to illustrate to you, right? So problem 1. If z is equal to x square plus y square, where x is equal to t square, y is equal to 1 plus t square, find dz by dt, right? Look at here. Now I want to find out dz by dt. No need to worry about it, what we need to find. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, so look at the given functions. There are 3 functions are given. First function is z. Z is a function of 2 variables x and y. So taking partial derivative of z with respect to x and y. Okay, right? What is z? Z is equal to x square plus y square. Right? Therefore, what is this implies? We can find out dou z by dou x is equal to 2x. Same like that, dou z by dou y is equal to 2y. Right? So I differentiate z partially with respect to the variables given in the right hand side. So dou z by dou x, same like that. What is x? X is equal to t square. There are only one variable is in the right hand side, that is t. So I am going to differentiate with respect to t as usually dt. What is y? Y is 1 plus t square. So dy by dt, only one variable, so no need to apply partial derivative. So direct derivative I can apply here. So 0 plus t square is 2t. And then that's all. So I find out all these part, right? Now what I am going to find out dz by dt is what? Isn't it? So what is the formula for dz by dt? No need to memorize it, okay? Right. Let us start with dz. dz. What is z? Dou z by dou x into, look at that x, dz by dt. dx by dt plus, right? Then we finish this with this, and then take this one with this one. Dou z by dou y into dy by dt. That's all. So any difficult to write this formula, right? So based on the problem, we can write the equations, write the formula to find the dx by dz by dt. So there is no need to mark up this one, right? Based on the problem, what we find out, we can write the derivative of the total derivative of the given function. Okay. What is dz by dx? 2x. dx by dt is 2t. Plus what is dou z by dou y? 2y. Into what dy by dt? It is 2t. 4xt plus 4yt, isn't it? Right? That is equal to, what is x? We can replace it by t square, isn't it? So 4 into t square into t plus 4 into 1 plus t square into t. Just I replace x and y by the given variable x equal to t square and y is 1 plus t square. Now I am going to simplify it. 4 into t cube plus 4t into 1 4t plus 4t into t square 4t cube, isn't it? Right? That's all. 4t cube plus 4t cube 8t cube plus 4t. We can take 4t as common, so 2t plus 1. This is the answer for dz by dt. That's a very easiest one example, right? Same like that. Shall we do one more example? U is equal to x square y plus 3x y to the power 4. X is equal to e power t and then y is equal to sin t. Find du by dt. Okay, right? No need to what we need to find. Okay, so don't worry about what we need to find. Right? So look at the given function. So u is function of x and y. So taking partial derivative of u with respect to x and y. What is dou u by dou x? 2xy plus x becomes 1. So 3y to the power 4. What is dou u by dou y? With respect to y, x square into 1, that is x square, plus y power 4 becomes 4y cube. Multiply that with 3, so 12xy cube, right? From u, I take partial derivative between both of the two. Then what is ex e power t? It is in one variable, so directly go for dx by dt. It is same as e power t. And then y is given as sin t. Then what is dy by dt? Cos t. Isn't it? Now, therefore, what we need to find? Du by dt. Okay, let us start with dou u by dou x. Dou u by dou x into dx by dt. Dx by dt, isn't it? Here x finished with x, so let us start with x. So start with dou u by dou x into dou x dx by dt plus dou u by dou y into dy by dt. That's all. That's all. Right? Substitute all these values here, you can get the answer. Simplify it, you can get the answer. What is dou u by dou x? It is here. So 2xy plus 3y power 4 into what is dx by dt? It is e power t plus what is dou u by dou y? X square plus 12 xy cube into what is dy by dt? Cos t. So this is the answer for the given problem. Okay, that's all. No need to substitute, no need to replace x by e power t and y by sin t. It will be two lengthiest ones, so that's why we stop this problem up to this step alone. Okay, that's all. This is the answer for the du by dt, that is total derivative of the given function where x and y are related with pi of t and psi of t. This is pi of t and this is psi of t. That's all. Right? So I rearrange the given formula what I want. Right? So these are our two problems. Today I worked out here. So rest of the problems we will do in the next session based on the same problem. Okay, right? Thank you.
எல்லாரும் சாப்பிட்டு படிக்கலாமே.
அப்பா அவ கம்ப்யூட்டர் இன்ஜினியரிங் பண்ணணுமா, ஆனா C++க்கு அவ இவ்ளோ தடுமாறுறா.
அதனால என்ன, ரொம்ப சிம்பிள்.
ஆனா எப்படிப்பா?
நம்ம சிஎஸ்சில கம்ப்யூட்டர் கோர்ஸ் பண்ணனா C++ மட்டுமில்ல, ஜாவா, அனிமேஷன், கேட்னு பல விஷயங்களை கத்துக்கலாம். அதுக்கப்புறம் ஃபாரினுக்கு போய் வேலையும் பார்க்கலாம்.
படிப்பு எதுவா இருந்தா என்ன, அடிஷனலா சிஎஸ்சில ஒரு கம்ப்யூட்டர் கோர்ஸ் பண்ணுங்க. உங்க படிப்புக்கு தகுந்த வேலை நிச்சயமா கிடைக்கும்.